welcome to our tutorial. Today we are going to start a new project using Revit 2024. So in this short video we are going to learn how to number 1 project setup, number 2 basic structure, number 3 how to create a foundation level. So let's start with our project setup. So once you open up your Revit, under Revit 2024 you're gonna see models, and under models you're gonna see new, open and new. So we are going to click on new. So here we have a new project. So under this new project you have template file, and if you click here we have imperial multi-discipline and metric multi-discipline. So we are going to use metric and create a new project. Click OK. So now we have our new page loading. So now we have our new page, our new blank page. So once we have this one, the first thing you can do is we are going to start to rename this one the way you want it to be. So this is L1, it represents level 1 architectural, level 2 and so forth, depending on how many levels you want to create. So let's start by renaming this one to 00 ground floor. Ground floor level. And the next one I'm going to rename it to 01 first floor level. Okay, so now we're going to open up any elevation by clicking on elevation. We open up one. So we see already we got from ground floor to first floor we got 3.6 meters. So you can rename also this L1, it represents level 1. You can rename it to ground floor 00 ground floor level. So if you have a foundation level, you are going to it not normally 150. So let's see. So we have our foundation line. Now if you check these two lines, it's not the same. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna merge property. click on it, we come up to this under this tab and use Make Property tabs. You click on the first one and you click on the second one to make the first one. So now we have our foundation line. So if you check here, click on this one, you can move, you can break it down, okay. So you can rename this one to foundation. Yes. Okay. So the next one, L2 equal level 2. We are going to name it as a first floor. 01. First floor level. Now, if you want to create another floor on top of first floor, come back to architecture under architectural tab and use level. Then pick line. Then you have to tell Revit the height of your from first floor to second floor. Let's give it an example, 4 meters, 4,000. Or you can repeat the same level, 3.6, depending on how you want it to be. So for now, let's repeat it 3.6. Then we have our second floor. Again, if you check these two lines, it's not the same. So what we're gonna do is to match property. You matching up property with using the first line to the second line. Now under this tab, click on match type properties. Then click on the first one. Then click on the second one. Now we have our second floor. So we are going to rename it as a second floor. 02 second floor level. Okay. Yes. You can repeat the same process up depending on how many floor level you have. So for now, let us go back to our ground floor. Double click on ground floor. Then here we have our ground floor. So let's start by creating our our 3-bedroom house. You click on wall. Now remember, we have given the height from ground floor to first floor 3.6 meters. So here we see the wall is about 6 meters. So you can rename, you can remove 6 meters and put 3.6 meters. Now again, here if you check basic wall generic 200 millimeters, but we don't want to use 100 millimeters, we want to use something else. Now to change it, just click on edit tab. Again here, before you change the size of your wall, always duplicate. Anything you want to do in Revit, always duplicate. Why? Because if you don't duplicate it, you are going to change the entire model. Let's say for example you've been working using different wall styles, so if you change this one, it's gonna change the entire wall in the model. So we duplicate this one, can rename it to 220 or 230 depending on which size you want. Edit, let's make it 220. Okay, click on OK. Now we have our 220 wall. You click to create a wall, for example 13 meters by 23 meters. Now let's say I want to join these two walls together. I'm gonna click on it and then use trim or extend to corner. Okay, now we have our wall joined together. Now the next thing I'm going to do, let's say I want to create a bedroom which is about 4 meters. I can offset this wall, offset 4 meters. If you can move the mouse in between this wall to see which side you want your wall to be. Now I want my wall to be inside. Then I got my 4 meters. For instance, I want another 4 meters up there. So I need to connect this one to this wall. I can use trim extend, trim or extend single element. Click on it. So Control Z if you have done something wrong. Then click on this one first. Then click on the second. We have our wall joined together. Now let's create another wall about 4.2 by 6 meters. Now let's start by putting doors. You click on architecture and click on door. This one is 750. We are going to use a 900 by 2.1, which is a normal size. I want my door to open inside. Then the next next door for our second bedroom. Now, since we have our two bedroom already. Now I want to offset this wall as well. Okay, first of all, let me check the size of this. 5.6. Okay, it's fine. Another wall. Now I want this to be my toilet. So if you want to copy this same element, you can use Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Now you move it to the next one, the next wall, and you use this arrow to change the position of your door. Okay, you can move it. Yeah, I want it to be like this. Okay, so I'm going to use this one as my toilet, my main bedroom, second bedroom. Now let's move on to the next bedroom. You can always play around with the wall. You move it around by clicking your left click, then you hold on it, then you move it around. Now I want to offset another 4.5 bedroom. Offset, change here 4.5. Now I want to join these two walls together using this trim. You click on this and a second. Now we want to put a door to this bedroom. Again, we haven't saved our project yet, so you can always save your project by using Ctrl S, or you go to File, you go under Save As. I'll come back to that one later, but right now let's say save the project. So we're going to rename it as our 3-bedroom house, and the date if you want. Okay, you save it under my document, click save. Yes. So again, this is point number 2 we are currently doing, which is called basic structure. We are going to, like, we are putting up walls. I'm showing how to use wall to offset it and to move it around, to open up, to put doors, and so on. And our last point will be how to create a foundation. So right now, if we check the size of this one, there's a certain walls that I don't need. For example, this one I don't need it, I can delete it. This one also, there's a up there, I don't need it, you can trim it. You click on the first one, and the second one is going to remove up the first uh, the part that we don't need. Same applies here. I don't need this one. You can delete it. So now let's put the door on the next bedroom. Control C, Control V. Now we have our bed, our door. You can change the position by clicking here. Then move your door to the corner. Okay. Now we have our 3 bedroom. So the first bedroom got its own toilet, and the 2 bedroom, let's say I want them to share a toilet. Now in between this one, I need to create a passage which is about 1.2 offset, 1.2. Then click on this wall. Now as you can see, it looks like I'm not happy with 1.2. I can make it 1.3. Delete this one and offset again, say 1.3. Now I'm going to delete this one because I don't need it. Delete the next one. Again here, I don't need this wall to be inside here. You can move your door up. Now let's check the size of our passage. So it's about 1,001 meters, which is not enough. So the 1.3 that we have offset, it so it's from the middle of the wall to another middle of the wall. So what we're gonna do is, I need my passage to be 1.2 at least. Make it 1.2. Okay. Now I'm happy with this. Again, I'm going to create another wall, another toilet for this 2 bedroom. So this space, let's open up the door. Control C, Control V. Now we got this space. You can use it as our storage. It can be just bigger. Again, now I want to use this. About 6 meters. So again, we have this wall, which I don't need this part of the wall. Click on it, then expand to trim it. Now we have our layout complete. Now we are going to use this part as our sitting room, the next one our dining room, and This area is our kitchen. So this is going to be our storage, and again Control C, Control V. I want to have a back door, and my main entrance door. Let's click on architectural tab, then click on door. For example, let's say I want a double door, which is about 1.7 by 2.1. Okay, we have our entrance door. Now let's go to 3D view to see. You click on this icon to view your 3D view. So now we are going to move on to our last point, which is how to create a foundation level. So to create a foundation level, you go to 3D and you go under structure, then click on wall, structural foundation, click on it, then select the wall that you want to put a foundation. Now we have our foundation. The next one, next wall, next wall, next wall. You can move your 3D around to see. Let's put again this wall. Okay, now we have our foundation. You can even put foundation on the interior wall. Okay. Now we have our layout complete. So in the next video I'm going to show how to put windows and furnitures and floor and how to put a roof. Thank you for today. See you next time.